Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to the nightcap here at Gatesfield Kearns High School, your home for the 4A baseball playoffs. Caden Formaster, Devin Dixon.
Let's go.
On the call tonight for this final game, the fourth of four on a Monday night. And this matchup between Ridgeline and Provo. Ridgeline is going to be the designated home team, Provo the designated visiting team. And these two teams are sitting smack dab in the middle of the tournament, facing off against each other as the two closest ranked teams. So I feel like, as has been the case today, this could end up being a barn burner like we've seen in just about every case today on the three games we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. These teams actually played down in St. George in a preseason tournament. It went extra innings. Ridgeline gets the win 6-5. I didn't watch that game, but I talked to both coaches about that game. They said, look, it was early in the season, probably wasn't the most clean played game. Some mistakes. Our teams have changed. So I think, some familiarity is nice, but I don't put too much on that other than it was 9-inning, extra inning affair with Ridgeline winning 6-5. Ridgeline went 21-6 this year, 12-2 in their region. And obviously, like you said, this is the 4 versus 5 seed. Provo, they had a great year as well. This is a team that went 20-7, 11-4. They finished second in their region. The pitching matchup is interesting. Provo, Coach Moore, is going to go with his freshman. And Mac Lamb, 1.88 ERA for Mac, 3-2 record in 9 appearances, but he has thrown a number of pitches, 26 innings pitched, 22 Ks to 12 walks this year. On the other side, Ridgeline will go with Lincoln Jackson. He's a senior, 2.57 ERA, 4-1 record in 9 appearances, 32 2/3, 34 Ks to 18 walks, and opponents hitting 256 off of him. So a freshman versus a senior on the bump tonight. The nightcap, and you're right, Caden. 8-7 this morning. Desert Hills gets 3 home runs, comes back to beat the defending state champ Crimson Cliffs Mustangs 8-7. Then we had a 9-5 win. Bear River gets past Timpanogos, and then another 1-run game with Snow Canyon edging Mountain Crest 2-1. So I expect a close game in the nightcap.
I expect a close one as well. I didn't think we would end up getting as many close games as we've had. That just hasn't been the trend for as many years as I've been doing this, where usually you see some sort of game here on this first day that ends up being either Mercy Rule game or something close to it, and we haven't even gotten close to that today. Everything has been phenomenal up to this point. Now, as you mentioned, this game will decide what happens on tomorrow with how games are going to play out. So the winner of this game will go on to face Snow Canyon, who won against Mountain Crest. The loser of this game will then face Mountain Crest on the loser side of the bracket. Now, everything from here on out for the team that loses, of course, is going to be, hey, you got to fight. You're going to have to fight all the way through to the very bitter end. Winning on day one is huge. It's a big ticket to help you through the rest of the week. So this is a big game right here for whichever team is going to come out on top.
I agree. I mean, you want to stay on that winner's bracket all the way through, like Crimson did last year. If you remember, on the way to the state championship, they only had to win 5 games in a row, and they did that, and it was over in the best-of-3 series in the first 2 games. Although Snow Canyon looking to get back there climb the mountaintop. But, Desert Hills, Bear River, impressive wins today. It's going to be fun. And I'm not counting Timpanogos out. I'm not counting Mountain Crest out. But going through that one-loss side of the bracket, like those teams, Crimson and Mountain Crest and Timpanogos, you better have some pitching. You better have some depth in your staff because you're gonna have a tough road to come back through. But if you can get good pitching and the bats are up, we've seen some teams come through that one-loss bracket on occasion and get red hot, even if they do drop a day one game up here in bracket play.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. I think that it's important to win on day one, but it's not impossible to go and win a championship even if you lose today. So today is important, but the good thing is everybody, even if you lose today, you're not done yet. Yep. There's still plenty of baseball to be played.
But 2 teams will go home tomorrow. 2
teams will go home tomorrow. And then that sets up Wednesday, of course, which will have whatever teams are in the loser side of that bracket. The team that wins has to play some sort of a doubleheader. The team that loses, they're done. So, we have a gauntlet over the first 3 days of this tournament until we get into who's going to be the decisive championship matchup. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to see some great baseball, not just tonight, but through the rest of the week here at Gates Field. Let's get things rolling, shall we? We've got some baseball for you here with Ridgeline in the field, Provo at the plate. First pitch goes high.
Get the gun out and give you some of the numbers for Lincoln Jackson, the pitcher, right-handed pitcher for Ridgeline. Taven Lancaster, leadoff hitter for Provo.
Second pitch goes high. Quick 2-2.
Defense behind Jackson. You got Jensen at third, Ripken Jensen at short, Cook at second, Easton Hammonds is at first, and Jet Jensen, the sophomore catcher, behind the dish. Outfield and left, it's Banning, Cooper Clark in center, and Nate Dowley is in right field.
This pitch finds its mark. 2-1 goes the count.
The thing that resonates with me, Caden, when I look at some of these players like Easton Hammond, Nate Dowley, Cooper Clark, these guys were all studs on the football field.
And I was just about to mention the same thing, Devin, that you look at this roster and this lineup that they have here, and it is full of just athletes, right? This is an athletic group of guys out here that have played, again, multi-sport athletes. They're playing in different facets, whether it be football or baseball or basketball or I'm sure a host of other sports as well. But there's a good, talented group of guys out here on the field, especially for this Ridgeline team, but for Provo as well. Hard hit under the glove of the third baseman, rolling into left field, and that is going to be a base hit for Lancaster, unless they say that's going to be an error on the field from Maddox.
Yeah, Maddox Jensen just did not get that one down low enough, and it just you leave a little air there between the grass or the dirt and the mitt there, and that one just took a skip hop and went right below the mitt.
They do officially call that an error, so that will be an error against Maddox.
Regardless, lead-eye guys aboard. Doesn't matter how you hit the ball hard, you get good things. Breaks go your way sometimes. Maybe a little nerves out there.
Next up to the plate is Moore. Dawson Moore. Leadoff guy is aboard, so still no outs.
Jackson sitting at 85 on the first couple of fastballs that I've clocked. The Ridgeline right-hander's got some pretty good velo right out of the gate here.
Hard hit right through the gap as well. So this is going to be a base hit for Moore. And your first two are aboard with a couple ducks on the pond on first or second.
And this is a three-tool guy. I mean, he's a sophomore. His dad's the skipper here. He's been around baseball his whole life. And this guy is a player, man. Just scrapping, going the other way over there. Just a solid piece of hitting. And now Provo right out of the gate here got a little something in business working for him with 2 on and nobody out. Orchard, the number 3 hitter in this lineup for the Bulldogs.
Yes, Garrick Orchard. Here's the pitch, and he's going to send this one high. It's trending foul. Is it going to be playable? And it is not. It goes off of the wall and rolls into the field of play.
Dowley was trucking, though. He was coming. He was going to give it everything to see if he could run out of real estate or not to the bitter end. Kind of the tarp area there for the rain, and he had to kind of pull up there, and it ends up just being a foul ball. Orchard this year hitting .347. Not a home run guy. 10 doubles, though, so he's got some alley power.
See what he's got here. See if he can get something into play and keep this rally alive right now for Provo. They're getting everybody on base today. Still no outs.
A staggered stance.
He'll take a chopper. It's on a bounce over to third. He'll take the throw to first, so that will be out number 1, but advances a couple runners in scoring position.
Yeah, good for Jensen there. After that hard shot got past him there to come in, stay with it, and then throw it on a clothesline across the diamond for the 5-3 putout for out number 1. But 2 ducks on the pond here, and now you got your cleanup guy at the plate. Coach Moore's got to like the start for his team, and now you got to bear down if you're Jackson. Lincoln Jackson's got to work out of some trouble here to try to get out of this inning unscathed, Caden.
Absolutely. First pitch goes high. Elijah Alava is now at the plate. Garrick Orchard, by the way, a part of that Provo Bulldogs basketball team that won the 4A state title as well. Senior guard or forward. Kind of depends on where you want to put him. He's a 2-3 guy.
Elava is hitting .338, 4 home runs, 7 doubles, 27 RBIs, which is tied for tops on the team with Orchard. Moore has 26. Those are your top RBI leaders for the Bulldogs.
He'll take a swing and miss for the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 with 1 out. 2 guys on base. A base hit here could potentially score 2 early for you here in the top of the first.
And that's got to be what Elijah wants to do here. See Red, if he gets a fastball, he'd love to go into the alley. Got the fastball there, but couldn't square it up on the barrel.
Lava now facing off again, a 2-2 count.
A lot of chatter coming out of the Ridgeline bullpen. Pretty quiet right now for Provo while they're at the plate.
Ball dropped and into the dirt, full count. You know, that's one thing that I've noticed with these games today is the teams that are chattering usually means that they're the teams that are holding on to the momentum. I've seen at times, you know, to just throw out an example, Timpanogos started out chattering really hard, and then they started to fall off and got real quiet. And I think you got to keep that chatter alive. I think it's good morale for the team.
That early game, Crimson and Desert Hills, I don't think the chatter stopped the whole
I don't think it stopped
game. Those
side.
teams know each other so well. There was actually a warning in the Snow Canyon Mountain Crest game for both dugouts at 2 different times in that game. So there was, I mean, you got to love it.
Hard hit on a line. It's going to fall into fair territory. Running back to get the ball is Banning as 2 runs are going to come across for Provo, and that is an RBI double as Elijah Alava hits in 2.
Yeah, I mean, again, just got the pitch he wanted, full count. You knew that Lincoln Jackson was going to throw something around the plate, and he did not miss it. Pulls it right down into that left field line. It goes all the way slow rolling to the wall. Easy 2 RBI double for Elijah Elava. And just like that, Bulldogs strike first here at Gates Field.
Now Provo's going to see Trey Assisi. First pitch high.
And 397 comes in at a really good clip. As a team, 328 the season average for Provo. Pretty good batting average. Anything north of 320 is a good batting average at the 4A level in high school. The highest team in the batting average just played earlier. That's Snow Canyon. Team batting average 384.
Yeah, they have been phenomenal all season with the bat. CC now with a 1-1 count against him. 1 out, runner on second, 2 runs have scored. Here's the pitch. This is on a bouncer over to third, fielded by Maddox. He'll make the throw. It's there for the out, and the runner at second stays. It's now 2 away against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, with that play in front of him and only 1 out, I think that's smart out there by Ulava not to run into any kind of a pickle and make him throw it over first, get that out, keep that runner, duck on the pond in scoring position.
Now this will be Drevin Christensen, the sophomore.
275 batting average coming into this bracket play. Christensen does have 1 home run, does have 1 triple, 5 doubles on the season.
First pitch going outside. Here's the look at second, the throw in. Hit about the same spot as the first pitch. 2-0 count, get things rolling here.
If you hear Jensen a lot, defensively or offensively, that's because there are 5 Jensens on the Ridgeline roster.
Popular name.
Maddox and Murphy are twin junior brothers. And then you got another set of cousins with Jet and Jager. And then a third Jensen on the roster as well. That's another cousin. I would say the Jensen family, it's fair to say they're a baseball family.
Yeah, more than likely.
So Justin Jensen coached the softball team and had a lot of success. His older daughters that went on to play. I think one of them ended up playing at Oregon State. The other one out in Iowa somewhere after. I think they went to CSI originally and then transferred after the JUCO year or two. And then he switched over. Now he's coaching his sons in baseball. This is his 6th season as head coach of the Riverhawks.
This is popped up and fouled away. Now it's a full count against him. It's Christensen with a guy on second and 2 outs. Can Ridgeline put this one away, or can Provo keep it rolling? Payoff pitch. Another one fouled away to stay alive. You know, the wind has been an interesting factor today. Earlier in the day, it was blowing fairly hard, and it was blowing out towards left field. Saw a couple home runs carried out that direction.
Quite a few, yeah, in the first 2 games, actually.
Yeah, now in the afternoon, it's blowing in on us.
Yeah, the only way is a left-handed batter could pull it and get a little help with like a hook shot from the left side.
And that's another one fouled away.
I mentioned Coach Jensen. He's been 6 years at Ridgeline. Lance Moore's in his 27th season as the head coach of Provo High School, meaning he started in 2000.
And they got him.
Man, what a beautiful bender there. The off-speed pitch, and it froze the hitter for a great-looking strikeout.
Hang the K on the board. Will you take it to the bottom of the first? Provo scores 2 in the top of the first. Now Ridgeline seeing if they can answer when we return here on KSLSports.com.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Back here at Gates Field, it is the bottom of the first inning. Provo getting off to an early lead, 2-0. 2 runs coming across. There was a 2-run RBI double.
You know who the most excited is? Mac Lamb, the pitcher for the Bulldogs, gets to go out there and pitch with a lead right out of the gate.
I like it, and I'm sure he likes it.
Yeah, well, he's only a freshman.
You know, as a freshman, starting the first game of the state championship series here in the tournament play, for some could be intimidating, but you know what? Get that first batter out of the way, get those first few pitches out of the way, settle on in, just have some fun out there. Let's see what he does. Lamb on the mound. Here's his first pitch. We'll take it inside for ball 1.
Like he threw a slider there with a little late movement that dropped out of the zone about 78 miles an hour.
Into the windup he goes. This one's popped up. maybe playable. It is playable. Just off the wall. As playable as that maybe was, it's a difficult one to get to when you are trying to trace a ball in the sky and not run into a cement barrier.
And that's a Lava over there that was giving chase to it from first base. Set the defense up there. Lava is at first, Orchard's at second, Moore's at shortstop, Dawson Moore. Christensen's at third with Lamb on the mound and Lancaster behind the dish. Nielsen in left. Hereford is in center and Vencio is in right. Vinicio, I should say, in right.
Here's the pitch, and this is another one fouled away. So looking at the count of 2-2.
And Clark, seen him be an integral part of this team for Coach Jensen, hitting .351 in his senior season. But I believe he's going to go on a mission and just going to play football at the next level after that.
Now facing off on a full count here to Clark. Clark, the senior. And that one goes low and away. They walk the leadoff batter. And this is what got Ridgeline into trouble initially, was that leadoff guy getting aboard, coming all the way around to score.
Yeah, there was an error to start the game, and you're exactly right. And a good eye there by Clark. I mean, that was coming over the zone and then had some late break to it. Good pitch, I thought, by Mack, but hard to lay off of. Pretty impressive that Clark did not offer out on a full count.
Pitch called strike.
Cook hitting .363 this year. One home run.
Brady Cook. Another righty. He faces off with a bunt, and it goes foul. So, yeah, senior, .363, as you mentioned. One dinger on the season as well. But for the most part, he's batting pretty well. Has the most at-bats of anybody on the team with 91.
See what he can do here.
Pitch goes high. 1-1 is the count.
And you can kind of already tell that, look, Mac Lamb, he's a freshman. Like, he's not a guy that's already throwing, mid to low 90s. He's a guy that's going to sit right there, 79 to 82 with the fastball. He's only going to get bigger, faster, stronger.
He sends this one off into right field, going back on it and falling over. Can't make the play. Benicio couldn't track it down. Runner's going to round third. And there's going to be a play at the plate. No, that is going to be a score as Clark comes all the way across and Cook with an RBI triple.
Wow, what happened out there? Looked like he had a beat on it. He's going back. Then he tries to cross over with the wind blowing it to the other side, and he just couldn't get that crossover step, and he falls down, and that's going to count as a triple. Never touched it. Obviously, Turf Monster got him there.
Yeah. Well, and that wind is always tricky. It looks like it's heading one way. It might start pushing it another.
Well, both teams good offensively right out of the gate in this first inning. And Ripken, senior.
Ripken sends it on over to second. And that will be the first out, but a run does come and a score for Ridgeline. So, just like that, we're all tied up at 2.
So Ripken and Jett are brothers, and then I believe, and then Maddox and Murphy are twin brothers. Or is it?
Yeah,
I could have that wrong.
I don't remember which ones are which either.
Maybe
But I love that Ripken plays short. You know, that's one of the best parts there. The ball gets away.
I was talking to Coach Jensen before the game, and he explained it to me, and I've already probably bobbled that one. Hammond has crushed this year.
Speaking of crushing, how about this one? A line drive into center field. Rolling back on it is Hereford, and he's going to throw it in for the easy double. Hammond makes his way to second, and Ridgeline continues to stay alive here with some great hitting.
Yeah, I mean, you spot him two, and you're like, oh boy, slow start, and then you get up to bat, and you tie it up just like that. We haven't settled anything. Everybody can reset. And still just one out, and Easton Hammond out there in scoring position after a smooth-looking double. 506 he's been raking all year long. That is his 8th double of the season. Go along with 2 triples and 2 dingers.
Now this is Maddox taking the first pitch for a strike.
Yep, curveball there, but located nicely from Mac Lamb.
Just one out away. Another one fouled off. Jensen, the junior. And again, Maddox. Kind of have to call them by their first names, because if we just say Jensen, I mean, you never know who we're talking about with so many on the roster. Specifically Maddox. And I love that, following the Game Changer app, gives you some pretty good real-time stats and stuff. They actually just have them input it into the system as their first name is the last name, because that's what it shows you is the last name usually. So they flipped it in Game Changer so that they know who you're talking about. Otherwise, it would just say M. Jensen, J. Jensen. Gets real confusing real quick. Right now, this is Maddox Jensen facing off with an 0-2 count here against Lamb. And just looking over at that runner on second. Here's the throw in, and a good bender for strike 3.
Yeah, I mean, again, not the fastball, the off-speed pitch with a lot of break to it, freezing the hitter, and his command of that breaking ball is really good. That one was 71 miles an hour, but perfect location.
Yeah, great location. Had it trending right towards the batter's shoulder, and it broke across. Really well-placed pitch for out number 2. This is Dolly. Fastball down the pipe, strike 1. Nate Dolly, 338. This is his batting average this season. Steps off the back of the mound, and we'll reset.
Dowley, man, it seems like he's been at Ridgeline forever, because he's been playing varsity sports since he was a freshman in multiple sports. So it seems like, but he is finally a senior.
Yeah, I feel like I've been calling Dowley's name for the last decade, it feels like. But you're right, it's been solid 4 years. He is in his senior year.
I feel like I know him, even though I don't think I've ever talked to him, just because we covered so many of his games over the years.
He's going to go be a college athlete as well.
Yep, headed to Weber State. Played football for Eric Kerr, new coach up there for the Weeb Cats.
He'll golf that one off the ground. It'll go foul down the first base line.
I'm interested to see what Coach Kerr can do, and obviously, with us being an affiliate of the Trailblazers and them going to the Big Sky with Weber State and SUU going back to the Big Sky, kind of fun that they're going to have 3 Utah teams all in the same conference. So we might even see more of Nate Dowley at the collegiate level in a few years.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. That was near the zone. Didn't cross it. It'll be a ball. As you mentioned, though, in Southern Utah, you have Southern Utah University, Utah Tech that were both in the WAC, and Utah Valley that was in the WAC. But, of course, Utah Valley, no football. So we will now have 3 football teams in the same conference in the Big Sky, and that's maybe never happened.
Yeah, UVU going to the Big West.
Yeah.
And leaving the WAC disintegrated and
Is this the first time in history for the state of Utah to have 3 teams in the same conference?
I don't remember if Utah State, Utah, and BYU were ever in the same conference. I don't recall
think they were. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they were. This one's ripped down the line. Does it stay fair? No. But that could have been a one-hopper to the wall had it stayed fair.
Barreled it up. That's some hook spin on it, though, didn't it?
It was a good look.
Yeah, and with it, Deuce is wild. I mean, Dolly would love to drive in the go-ahead run here early on in this game.
Here's the pitch. That goes in the dirt. Full count. With 2 away, this could be a bit of a 2-out rally unless Provo can clean things up.
And I like the eye there, the plate discipline for Ridgeline. They've been patient. They've been seeing some pitches. They're making Lamb work. This will be his 26th pitch of the first inning.
And this is another one ripped down the line and gone foul. 3 foul balls in the same spot. He's getting ahead of it in the swing. Just needs to lay down on it a little longer and try to keep it in fair territory.
Ridgeline rocking the all light blue bottoms and tops today.
I'm digging this. It's kind of a Carolina blue color. It's not really first color on their color schemes. This one's popped up going into center. Should be can of corn out there. And it is for Hereford. And that will be out number 3. But Ridgeline in the bottom of the first inning is able to tie it up. It is 2 apiece as we go to the top of the second inning on KSLSports.com.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
Bat so far.
Yeah, I mean, Moore got a hit, scored a run. Ulave had that big 2 RBI double. Provo gets 2 runs on 2 hits in the top of the first, and then Ridgeline, hey, no problem. Cook, that RBI triple on that one out there deep to right center field, and then Ripken Jensen swatted in another one, and then Hammonds doubled, and they thought maybe they could take the lead, but was not to be after quite a battle between Mac Lamb and Nate Dowley. The freshman leaves the the bottom of the first tied. And now Lincoln Jackson back up there to work the second.
The first pitch, it's good for strike 1.
By the way, the freshman Lamb on the top end, I had him at 80 in that first inning. Jackson, the highest on the velo on the gun, was 86 so far. That fastball at 83 as it's fouled off. So a little bit more velo for the Ridgeline pitcher compared to the freshman for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little bit. Max Hereford, center fielder for the Bulldogs, now with an 0-2 count against him. Jackson out of the windup. Delivers it low, and it's a swinging strike 3. Lost it, and they got to throw it down to first. They get it there. And that'll be a strikeout. First out of the inning.
I get a close look at the jerseys now that the Bulldogs are back at the plate. They got a camo Provo across the front with little camo
Camo side
look
piping.
down the side piping. Yeah, they got some slick unis today too.
Working out of the windup again. Pitch goes low for a ball. This is Yendry Vinicio. And the pitch going high.
And Jet Jensen, the catcher, he sprung out of his stance and just got a piece of that. That one was way upstairs. Just didn't come out of the hand right of Jackson. Jackson, this will be pitch 32 for him, so.
That one also going high, 3-0.
Hard to think that with, just the start of the second, these two guys basically almost throwing 30 pitches in the first inning each, that they'll be able to go the distance unless they get cruising.
And that'll walk him. One aboard here with only one out. And that's some good plate discipline, we'll call it, for Vinicio. Watching 4 straight balls.
Yeah, you got to see one, right? And Nelson will step in. His first AB of the night.
Yeah, Ty Nielsen with 271 batting average. See if we can make contact here. Push a runner along. Pitch goes high, eye level. Kearns High School, the gracious hosts for the 4A baseball state championship. My first time here. You've been here before.
Yeah, I've been here. I think it was 16 or 17 when Pineview was state champs. Then I was here in 12 when Snow Canyon was champs. So I've been here a few times over the years.
My alma
of course,
mater.
we'll be 3A and 4A state championship,
Yeah,
because
we'll
they're in
both exist
Ogden for the first 3 days, and then they'll be coming down here to Kearns for the weekend. On Thursday.
We've got a great Harvest Bread Company meeting on the mound here. Just a quick conversation. My alma mater won a state championship here, but I was a track kid in high school. Didn't play baseball.
The Enterprise Wolves.
The Enterprise Wolves 2A state champions in like 2010 or 2011.
If you didn't catch the action from earlier today, Flynn Company score updates. It was a come-from-behind 3-homer barrage by Desert Hills. They beat Crimson 8-7. Then it was a 9-5 win. Bear River took care of Timpanogos today. And then Snow Canyon in a pitcher's duel, a 2-1 victory over Mountain Crest. And this is the final game of day one here of bracket play. Of course, winner of this game will play Snow Canyon. And the team that loses this game will match up tomorrow afternoon with Mountain Crest.
Back in the action. This pitch sending it right down the middle here to Ty Nielsen.
Game times, I think, are the same as today, 10, 12:30, 3:30, and 6:30. Winners in the afternoon and evening, and the 2 elimination games in the morning and midday slots here in the 4A tournament.
Got him swinging for strike 2.
Big cut.
Yeah, it's a long day of baseball. They decided to push them up a little earlier, starting these games at around 10 o'clock. Just, we've had, I know you and I have both been doing this now for a while, where we've had some nights where we're still playing baseball at 11:30 at night,
Last year we were doing a game, and we were doing it for KSL, and we were rain delay, and because it rolled the clock over, the stream cut out on us. Remember that? I think it was a Desert Hills game. It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago at Salt Lake Community
College.
I was not there. I was helping out with a golf tournament in St. George.
That's right.
The Epson Tour goes through St. George, helping out with that. But, yeah, I do remember that happening because I was getting phone calls and texts and things pretty late into the night saying, what do we do because we have a rain delay? What's going on? What do you think?
They resumed and got the game in.
Hung him up on a strikeout there. Nielsen goes down. So 2 away. And that brings up Lancaster, the sophomore.
Third Red Rock Real Estate strikeout of the game for Jackson.
Taven Lancaster here He's batting pretty well this season. 4 home runs.
Leadoff guy, so he's got good wheels.
He's going to hit this one hard. It's trending down the line. Is it going to stay in play? Doesn't matter, because it is caught out in right field by Dowley.
Yeah, just popped it up, and Dowley had plenty of room to squeeze it for out number 3.
Yeah, trending it down that line, as mentioned before, and Dowley would have landed in foul territory, but he gets there in time with 3 outs. No runs score. The score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Can Ridgeline find a way to get on top? We'll find out when we return.
Your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Bottom of the second inning, still tied there on the Wilkins' House Lighting scoreboard, 2-2. Bottom of the second inning. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and if you've joined us all throughout the day, of course, we appreciate that as well. Whether you're watching from Cache Valley, Utah County, or beyond, we're glad you're here.
KSL streaming partners. Got some great sponsors. UCCU, Lovebury Bank. Huntsman, up there, Utah State.
Yep.
Wendy's.
Oh, man. I could go for a spicy chicken nuggies right now.
Yeah. Agraria Insurance and Tab Bank, some of our great partners bringing you the live stream coverage on KSLSports.com.
Yeah, they've been fantastic sponsors. We're grateful for them. Back up into the box. And this is a good pitch, called strike. Again, this is Jet Jensen. One of the many Jensens, as we mentioned before. And it's now 2-1.
Yeah, but this sophomore is a player, man. He catches it, and he hits 397. 3 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run. It's a good numbers. He's only going to get bigger, faster, stronger. Rockin' Jeter's number 2. Or pick any other number 2 that you rooted for if you're not a Yankees fan.
Good handful of number 2s, I'm sure. That pitch broke back inside. Fantastic pitch from Lamb. Didn't get the called strike, but got Jensen turning the shoulder to it. I even thought it might hit him, and it broke back across the plate. Or should I say near the plate. Just outside the zone. Here's 2-2. Excuse me, the 3-2, and that walks him.
Who else wore 2? How about Troy Tulowitzki, Xander Bogaerts? Jeter, though, got to be the
Jeter's
most famous.
Probably number 1 on the list of most historic number 2s. What was your baseball number?
I stopped playing baseball when we started a golf team my freshman year in high school. I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
My number was always 6. That was my go-to, was 6 back in the day when I played. I was similar to you. I played up until I started running track in high school.
I rocked 9 in football.
There you go. See, I couldn't wear 6 in basketball. They don't let you wear that number in high school, so that one was only for baseball purposes, I guess.
Ridgeline looking for what would be their first ever state championship. Now, they've won, for a newer school up in Cache Valley, they've won a lot of state championships, but they've never
in baseball.
Never in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, since the school is open, I'm pretty sure Region 9 has ran the gamut on baseball specifically since they've opened. They opened in what year was that, around 2018 or so?
17 or 18, yeah.
And I mean, Region 9 has had it in their possession since 2013, 2014, around there. Yeah. So that would be.
It was the spring of 14, I think, was when Grantsville won the 3A baseball championship. But prior to that, Snow Canyon in 12 and 13 went back to back.
Yeah.
A couple of titles since then as well for the Warriors, including 2024, the overall number 1 seed here in the 4A bracket. Provo was won 4 state championships, but I don't think any since the millennium, since 2000. The last was 1997.
Yeah, it's a long time.
And Lance Moore's been here 27 years, so as the head coach, she has not won one just yet.
Just missed out on that. With one aboard, I'll check over to him on first, and he's back safely. Things are slowing down here in the second. No outs. Count of 1-1 against Wayman. And he'll send this one on a line deep back, bouncing off the base of the wall, rounding third. Is there going to be a play at the plate? The ball's coming in, and he slides in safely with an RBI double. Wayman sends Paskett all the way around the bases.
Big time RBI double to give the Riverhawks their first lead of the game at 3-2.
That was great contact. Beautifully hit ball.
The relay was
nearly there.
Just a twitch late. Hit his cut, turn and fire, just hit too deep, hopping around off the wall out there, right in the left center field gap. So Wayman comes up with a big hit. That was Paskett that was running out there and scored.
We got the umpire over here just making sure everyone's in the dugout, saying, hey, we need you guys back. These guys get a little rowdy, and the rowdier they get, the more they push towards that door.
Exciting play, bracket play. He just took the lead on an RBI double.
Yeah, it's big time here for the Riverhawks. 3-2 the score. Big cut. Couldn't make contact. This is Banning.
Banning this year, 295 hitter.
A senior for the Riverhawks. He had a big moment here.
7th on the team in RBIs. Actually tied for 6th with Maddox Jensen.
He's got a good handful of them.
It's a senior-laden team. Ripken Jensen's a senior. Easton Hammond, Nate Daly, Cook's a senior. Banning's a senior. Clark's a senior. Wayman's a senior. This is a senior-loaded. Jackson, their pitcher's a senior.
And he's going to send this one back into center field. Coming on over. Can he make the play on it?
It is
How about
gone.
a flyaway baseball? A 2-run shot for the senior. Banning sends it over the wall.
And that's his first home run of the year. What a memorable one here at Gates Field. I don't see a home run under his stat category, so that, I believe, is his first. And what a big moment for that senior.
Big moment indeed. Luke Banning coming in clutch, and now Ridgeline Riverhawks lead this game 5-2.
They're fired up, out of the dugout.
And again, we have the umpire having a quick chat with the coach for Ridgeline. And I think he's just trying to say, hey, we really want you guys to stay in the dugout.
I don't know if that's their athletic director or just one of the assistants. That's not head coach.
It's not the head coach, but it seems to be one of the assistants.
Yeah, and so now he's relaying the message, and now Coach Jensen's going to go deliver the message to the guys. You know, we've seen that same celebration all day long.
Yeah, we've seen it from everybody. Every team has done it.
I mean, it's a home run. It's an exciting play, and Ridgeline on one swing of the bat has a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, they've hit the ball well here in the second inning. Still no outs, by the way.
Yeah.
So bases are free. They've thrown 3 runs on the board. And we continue as if we're starting the inning off fresh. How about it? The only difference being a spare 3 runs that came across. And this one's hit well. This one's going back, settling under it. That is going to be an out for the first out of the inning.
Wow, Clark put a charge in that. Looked like they were about to go back-to-back. By the way, it should be noted that the production coming from the bottom of the order, Clark's your leadoff guy, so all that production coming from your 7, 8, 9 hitters here in this inning, already 3 runs have scored to take that 5-2 lead.
Pretty impressive to say the least. This brings up Cook.
And Cook had the first RBI of this game for the Riverhawks.
Yeah. Lamb at 40 pitches. Make it now 41. Here's the pitch. And that one will bounce away. Swinging at one that dropped low.
And again, Mac Lamb is not, as a freshman, a guy, maybe if he's a junior or senior, he could overpower you, but Velo's sitting there 79, 80 on that fastball. So he's got to command and really work those edges and corners and get his movement.
This one goes for a ball. 1-2. Now.
Almost 77 on that last pitch on the radar gun for the Provo pitcher.
And he broke it across again. Man, he's got a good bender to him.
69 miles an hour on that off-speed breaking ball, and it was placed at the bottom of the K-zone for a backwards K in your scorebook.
That puts 2 outs away now. And as you mentioned, it seems like Provo's having a better job putting away the top of the lineup than they were the bottom here so far, at least in this inning. Let's see what they got here now as we reset.
Yeah, that's the early trend, but a lot of baseball to be played.
Yeah, plenty of baseball. Another pitch off the mark. So this one's Ripken Jensen. Lefty here for Ridgeline.
You're born to play baseball if your first name's Ripken, right?
I would assume so.
I was at the All-Star game the first time after they built Safeco Field in Seattle. It was 2001. And Cal Ripken was the MVP. He hit a home run right over my head in left field. I was sitting in the left field bleachers. I jumped as high as I could. Young 21-year-old kid, and the guy behind me caught it.
Oh, he was right. When you say right above your head, it was right above your head.
I could feel the air as it whizzed past.
Touching the laces.
That's my Cal Ripken story for you.
I
think that was the same All-Star game. Tommy Lasorda took a big spill when he was coaching third base, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Another one missing the mark.
If you had Cal Ripken and Tommy Lasorda on your bingo card today in our broadcast, you win.
What you win, I don't know.
Well, we can call Roney's Mac Bar or one of our great sponsors. Maybe we can hit up Honolulu Grill, one of our restaurants that sponsors high school sports here with us to hook you up.
Lamb's going to step off.
I never really played bingo until Tara made bingo cards for our Monday Night Football parties at Wingnuts, and now I feel like I say bingo quite a bit on the broadcast just because we did that all football season last fall.
Pitch goes high. Lamb struggling to find the zone here now. sitting at 50 pitches as well.
Yeah, I mean, not tracking to be able to go the distance at all right now. We're just bottom 2. And this is going to be pitch 50.
This one fouled away. Just enough pitches at this point that he will require, I believe it's 1 day of rest at this point.
Yeah, 35 or under.
35 or under, you're good. You play the next day.
And it's got to be, under, is it 60?
I want to say it's 60, and then I want to say it's 85.
I always pull this up, and I always forget.
That one fell down, but not quite far enough. I know 85 is the other cutoff before you go the distance to 110. There's like 3 tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 to 60 is the 2-day.
36 to 60. So 35 or under, 36 to 60 is 1 day rest, 61 to 85, 2 days rest, and then anything over 86 to 110, which is the max, plus finish the batter is mandatory 3 days rest.
Right. But the ball getting away, runner advanced to second.
They kind of adopted the Little League rules 5 or 6, 7 years ago with that. Protect these young high school guys' arms,
And it's smart. Sometimes
they don't want to come out.
Sometimes as a pitcher, it's frustrating. I remember pitching Little League ball even and being frustrated when that pitch count got a little too high and they had to pull you out. Good pitch, but wasn't quite there. It was close. It's got the Provo fans feeling some sort of way. Now that walks him and puts one more on. Long inning here.
And Mac Lamb, I think, is kind of just smiling like, that was a good pitch. I was trying to hit my mitt there. I had a break over the bottom of the K zone. I think the home plate umpire just deemed it just crossed low, if I'm not mistaken. It just had a lot of break to it. Tough pitch to take, but good eye by Hammond, and he is aboard. So now you got 2 on with 2 outs, and already 3 runs scored here in this bottom of the second for the Riverhawks.
This is Maddox Jensen. 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss. Big chop from Maddox.
Maddox is the hitter and the third baseman, and his twin brother Murphy is junior as well, but he's been pitching a lot. We'll probably see him maybe later in the tournament.
Let me ask you something. Is that a family of Braves fans?
Well, Cal Ripken. I don't know. Maddox and Murphy.
And Murphy.
Coach Justin Jensen might be a Braves fan, because those two are the brothers. Yeah.
Greg Maddox, of course.
Yep. I would say yes. I would say yes. That would be my guess. Unless Mom named him, maybe Mom's a Braves fan. You never know.
Greg Maddox, Del Murphy. I mean, I'm just saying, a couple of Braves. Could be. Now I would love for some Ridgeline.
Makes sense.
Ridgeline friends and family to tell us if
I will
that's
find
correct
that out before the next Ridgeline game. Or maybe we can ask Coach in post game.
Maybe Mom didn't know that those were Braves names and just barely found out that the husband maybe snuck some Braves names in. Could be.
Wheel play, trying to pick off the runner at second. My oldest daughter, I threw out, hey, what about Espen? Like Aspen, but Espen. ESPN. I was working for ESPN for 19 years when I was having kids, and so she's like, interesting. She thought about it, and then her brother goes, you mean like ESPN? And she's like, oh, never mind, no way. And they're going to appeal and say he offered there, I think.
Yep, that is indeed the case. So too.
Lamb approaching 60 here soon.
He's taking his sweet time. I mean, he's been making sure that leadoff runner's keeping put. Really slow in his delivery. Stepping off the mound, resets. As the runner goes, and they'll throw down to second, and is it there? No. And Coach is halfway out the dugout.
Hammond Big Easton Hammond swiping it back. Is that Hammond out there? It's first, running down to second. That's your, hey, Utah State football team likes to see that offensive line get some downfield blocks, man. That guy's got some hustle down there to second.
Ooh, and that was close.
It was a really bang play.
That was close, but we'll say tag goes to the runner. So they advance, runners on second and third. Still a count of 1 and 2. That was a ball. So the at-bat stays alive.
2 nets on fire, stolen bases on the same pitch. Swiping second and third. Now ducks on the pond here for Jensen.
He'll foul one away.
Throwing a lot of curveballs right now. Trying to keep them guessing. Trying to keep that movement, that breaking ball, darting down and away.
See what he's got in the arsenal here. Fastball hung it up on the bottom of the zone. And that will be the final out of the inning, but Ridgeline put 3 on the board as we head to the top of the third. They now lead 5-2. We'll be back with more here on KSLSports.com, presented by UCCU.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts. Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily. Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go. Handel's Happiness Served Daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
To the top of the third inning we go. Provo trying to get back into this one after Ridgeline is able to get 3 runs batted in.
Yeah, I mean, then the big one was the home run there by Banning. 2-run home run that highlighted that bottom of the second inning for the Riverhawks. And Clark, he put a charge in it to deep center. They almost went back-to-back last inning.
This one looked good, just off the mark on the outside edge. He's trying to paint that zone. Easier said than done sometimes. Fouled away.
Fastball, the first 2 pitches of the sequence here in this at-bat to Moore. Moore, numbers are eye-popping, Caden. I mean, this kid hitting .554. 26 RBI, 16 doubles, 4 triples, and 4 home runs. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, it's impressive for a sophomore. That's impressive for a senior.
One of the best bats in the state at a .554 clip.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be the highest batting average we've seen today of all the teams.
Well, he gets bat on ball like this, but that is going to trend right into center field, and Clark is there to make the grab.
Yeah, but even when he flies out, he doesn't miss it by much, does he? That's in the alleyway, but it's cutting back towards the center fielder a little bit, and he's able to track it down. That's Clark out there in center, who's pretty speedy. He can cover a lot of ground.
Yeah. It was very, very close to being a base hit. But that's a kid that just makes good contact, as we mentioned before. He's someone who sees the ball really well, gets the ball into play. That's half the battle right there, is just getting the ball into play. First pitch missing to Garrick Orchard. Mentioned this before, Garrett Orchard, part of the Provo Bulldogs championship-winning basketball team.
Yeah. Senior hitting 347 on the diamond.
Doesn't feel like it's really all that long ago that we were up at state basketball at Weber State.
Nope, they got past the Hurricane Tigers in that championship game, despite a big performance from Brigham Kemp of Hurricane. Those are two guards' name. Makai Allen?
Yeah. And that throw is off. And he ran back towards play, but couldn't pick the ball up. So he gets back over to first safely. He made the turn towards second, so he was able to be tagged. But Hammond couldn't grasp the ball, and it gave him a friendly bounce. There was a possibility that could have been an out for Ridgeline, but the throw.
Yeah, Ripken just airmailed that. That's going to be E6 on the throw. He'd love to have that one back. And Orchard's got some speed, so, you're trying to hurry that throw. You're trying to make sure the transfer's good, and put a little too much mustard on that dog. So a little something here with one out brewing for Provo. They got a runner on base. Pickoff attempt. Not really seriously trying to get him. Just, hey, I'm paying attention. Kind of a check the runner.
Sometimes you just want to push that guy back.
And Olave, last time we saw him, he was going 2 RBI double into the alleyway, plating those 2 runs that Provo's got on the scoreboard.
And runner goes. And Jet lost the ball.
Yeah.
Underneath his foot. He went to transfer from glove to hand and couldn't get a hold on it.
Man, Provo's.
And now they're going to switch out.
Been aggressive. Ridgeline's been aggressive. We've seen both teams swipe some bags and try to move runners into scoring position already. And we're still in the earlier stages of this game, just in the top of the 3rd inning.
And back into play we go. Alava here at the plate. Now with a count of 1-1. And with a runner on second in Orchard, 1 out. Provo still has opportunities here. Sees this one go by for strike 2. It's top of the 3rd here on KSLSports.com. Your home for UHSAA of all sports. I was going to say the 4A state playoffs, but it expands well beyond that. As that one's going to trend foul, out of play.
Well, in spring sports, the UHSAA administrators, principals, coaches, I mean, you're busy. I mean, 10 spring sports for pretty much every school. You got your track and field.
It's a lot.
Girls golf. You got tennis.
Softball,
lacrosse.
soccer, lacrosse, boys and girls lacrosse specifically.
Busy. Busy. Spring sports are popping.
Even this week alone, I mean, baseball, softball, track, all in state in some form as the runner's back to second safely.
Last state champ in 4A was crowned, I guess it would have been Saturday night. Mountain View boys volleyball beat Desert Hills for the title in a 5-game match. 4A girls golf went to, I believe, was it Park City or Orem?
That's a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say Desert Hills tennis did really well.
Good boys tennis team did win state. Yes, you're right.
This one falls into a hole, round in 3rd and scoring. Provo back on the board as Orchard comes around from the Alava single.
Alava is on fire, 2 for 2 with all 3 runs batted in now. This was a dirty bomb, just doesn't try to overswing it, just pokes it out there into center field.
At it. Just threw a barrel at that ball on a light swing, and sometimes that's all you have to do. Try to be that contact hitter. And he's aboard on first.
Exactly what Provo needed. Get back within 2. Keep the line moving with just 1 out here in the 3rd inning. And Lava is having a day.
And now this is Assisi coming up to the plate.
And he's second behind Moore in team batting average at a .397 clip. So he knows how to handle the bat. A 5 hitter in Coach Moore's lineup.
couple home runs on the season. Yeah, this guy can swing a good bat. Nearly getting away. 5-3 the score. After that Provo run comes across.
And although Jackson's not as high yet as Mac Lamb in the pitching department in total pitches, he's getting close, but he's worked another third of an inning.
Another ball nearly getting away. And good job from Jet to get in front of it.
Both these teams have shown some plate discipline and some patience from these hitters of these two respective teams, in my opinion, so far tonight. Not going up there just free swinging it and taking 3 whacks and out the door. They're working the count in their favor and trying to find something they can drive.
Good pitch there.
That was grooved. I don't. If I'm a CC, he might have been take sign on there because it was a 1-0 count, but that was right down Broadway.
Now with the 1-1. Excuse me, 2-2. Well, almost went. Just still 1 out away, and now a full count. Provo still potentially here could do some damage. Of course, nothing is given. And now runner does go, but this one is smacked. It's going back towards center. And the catch is made. Now the runner that was all the way at second base, he's got to get all the way back to first. He had already turned the corner at second, and he had to get back to first.
Probably should have went halfway, and then when he saw Clark get a beat on it, maybe went back and thought about a tag instead. He made things interesting and almost got doubled off. That throws on line. It might have been a double play in the craziest way possible on a deep, deep fly out to the track.
You know, sometimes you just got to get that blood pumping a little bit. Let him go run a little.
Good swing there from a CC. Figured he'd get something to hit on the 3-2, and he just missed in and out of the yard.
Going to back pick over to first. He's there safely.
They're
going to say he's out. Let's check this out on the replay.
I think he's safe.
Wow.
I think they missed that one.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, we'll check it one more time. Okay.
I think, hey, they're human. I think they might have missed that one. I think he was back in time. And if I'm a Provo fan, I feel like he might owe us one. But we play on. Provo does clap back, get 1 run there in the inning.
That's right. 5-3 now the score with a chance from Ridgeline here. We'll see what happens when we come back here on KSLSports.com.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
So we're back. The Provo coach is still having a conversation with the head umpire.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's saying, here's what I saw. He was safe. And Lance Moore probably has pretty good beef, but they're not going to change the call. But maybe he's fighting and he'll get the next one.
Yeah. And I was curious, actually, if we had our second angle on that replay. I'm not sure if we do, but otherwise, I'd say maybe take another look at it. This one's down the baseline. Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, the
Maybe
shoulder comes
there.
on the shoulder. The tag is on the shoulder, and it looks like the hand is already there to me. The hand's there.
Boom. Yeah.
Just barely, but I think he was back.
That angle shows it maybe closer
than the first angle.
The first angle. I thought the first angle, it seemed he was.
And these officials, they're doing the best they can, and it's in live time. We have the privilege of replay. They don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, someday, maybe, with the ABS going into the big leagues this year, we'll get there, but it's going to cost a lot of dollars to infiltrate the high school. I don't think we'll ever get.
I have had someone ask me, "What would it take for ABS to be in high school?" And I was like, "Money. We don't have, we don't have the money for that." Yeah, I think high school level baseball is going to continue to stay pretty bare bones. I think it's very traditional at the high school level, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with humans making mistakes.
By the way, for Provo, Perkins is now going to come in here, so they're going to give him a fresh inning here.
Yeah, Johnny Perkins, he's right at 2.0 ERA.
Yep, 7 appearances, 1-0 record this year, and Perkins only 7 innings pitched, giving up 9 hits and 3 runs, 2 were earned. He struck out 8 and only walked 1. So hasn't seen a lot of work, but he is a senior, and they're going to want him to lock some pitches and maybe get 2-3 innings in here before they maybe turn it over to the back end. Obviously, he's got to keep the gates closed here, trailing by 2, to try to not give up any more damage so the offense can fight back.
And this one is ripped. It's going back. Does it stay fair? It stays fair, but it's caught on the warning track. How about that?
Yeah, just got underneath that a little bit.
That stayed in the air for a long time. Inicio coming over. You can see him on your screen tracking it well. That would have stayed fair, but he made the catch.
The wind was blowing. It would have been really close, though, because that wind is taking it towards that foul area over there. And it closes. The field kind of angles, so the deeper you get down the line in right and in left, there's less foul territory than there is, behind the bags between, third and the fence and first and the fence, where it's a little wider. Not a ton of room from home to the backstop here at Gates Field.
This is hard hit. Good stop it short by Moore. But he can't make a play. That's going to be a single for Jet.
Yeah, he hit it hard. He had to dive in the backhand. He gloved it, but even if he gets up with the baseball, I don't think he has time to throw him out there.
Nah, we'll call that a hit as opposed to an error.
Yeah, I scored a single. I agree with that.
Yeah. That'll bring up Freddie Wayman.
Anything but routine for Moore there.
Now, Wayman, if I remember correctly,
1 for 1,
it was 1 for 1. Yeah, 1 for 1. We've got Clark coming in as a courtesy runner.
He got the hit and had the RBI,
and he goes to steal, and they throw him out at second.
And they're continuing to put pressure, and both teams trying to swipe bags. And
ooh, man, that one was close, too.
Another close bang-bang type play. And maybe it evens themselves out in the wash.
Maybe that's what it is. We'll let the viewer at home be the decider on that one.
Paulie acting like he got a good video over there on that one.
This ball goes low, and that hits the umpire on the bounce. Maybe we'll see if that Paulie angle was as good as he thinks it was over there. Our camera guy on the sideline. Good pitch, strike. Two away. Now count of 2-1. Out of the windup, and this pitch goes low as well. Let's see if we can take a look here at this steal attempt.
I think he
look
got
at
him.
Paulie.
I think
on the camera.
Well,
the
he
pro.
was giving me a thumbs up like he thought he nailed that one.
And that'll be ball 4.
Ball cap tip to you, Paulie. I don't have a hat on, but tip of the cap, sir.
Oh, man. One of the fun things about these state baseball tournaments is, of course, our crew that we work with. And we do rotate.
Deck, and you know, I'll admit I haven't ran a camera much lately, and I was doing, what was it, game 2?
Game 2, you were running that same camera
Took
over
me
there.
a minute to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Paulie working this one and nailed it.
Good pitch there for strike. One on board here for the Riverhawks. Let's see if they can continue to add to their lead. 5-3. 2 of those coming in the first, 3 coming in the second, and now here we are in the third.
This is the guy that went yard job. That 2-run home run in the bottom of the second for Ridgeline and Banning. His first home run of the season in his senior year.
And this is a shot going into shallow left. It'll be a base hit, advancing the runner over to second.
Yeah, the bottom
Ridgeline stays alive.
The bottom of the lineup is calm and brought it here for the Riverhawks. Man, oh man.
I mean, Banning, obviously, his last at bat sent one over the wall, and here getting another base hit. He's 2 for 2 today.
Well, you kind of looked at the schedule, and you kind of felt like Ridgeline was trending in the right direction later in the year, right? They got hot once they got to region play. You know, lost to Snow Canyon and Jordan and Layton and some teams early in the season. Bear River got them in extra innings, Skyview. But then towards the end of the season, the only loss they had was to Brighton, and then they've just been on a heater. They've been scoring a ton of runs. Swept Cedar last week in the Super Regional. That's a gritty grinder Cedar team that was improved from a year ago, and here they are. And they got a little something cooking again here in the third with 2 on and 2 outs if they can get another clutch hit. And we got the top of the order in Clark, who's 0 for 1 today at the plate.
Easton Hollingsworth comes in to run at second base. And Clark gets drilled in the leg. So Cooper taking the express train over to first. And that loads up the bases here with 2 outs. And now that'll bring up number 23 for the Riverhawks, Brady Cook. Another senior, bat 363. Let's see what he's got. Pitch low and away. Ball 1.
Yeah, and Perkins is thinking, okay, you know, been a little bit of an adventure. I've got him loaded up, but if he can get out of here without giving up a run, it would feel big right now for Provo, especially after they just got one of those runs back in the top of the third. 6 hits to score 5 runs so far tonight for Ridgeline. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Bulldogs.
And that pitch goes low. So quickly a 3-0 count. Nowhere to put him.
Yeah, Cook's taking here.
On a 3-0 bases loaded, if you don't take on this, I'd be shocked.
And right down the middle, and Perkins delivers the strike when he needed it most.
And that's a great pitch. That's right where you need that pitch to be. Now 3-1. Where'd you go? Another strike.
Yeah, that looked
he's keeping it rolling.
That looked like maybe a 74-mile-an-hour breaking ball there. Right over the heart of the zone. And now Cook, if he sees another one like those last 2, he's got to swing now.
And he'll take a step off.
Clark's at first. Banning's out at second. Is that Hollings? Who's there? That's a pinch runner at third.
Yeah, that's Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth. And lost
they
him.
walked him. So Hollingsworth comes in. He'll take the score. The freshman.
Yeah, and Cook will grab another RBI, his second of the night. And that was the right height. It was waist high. It was just a little bit inside.
Yeah.
And I do think it was a good eye there by Cook to take there.
Now shortstop Ripken Jensen. And he'll put bat on ball underneath third baseman's glove. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And he'll take off for second base. Put on the brakes in between first and second. And Ripken will end up on second with an RBI. Should I say 2-run RBI?
Yeah.
And Ridgeline extends that lead even further now to 7.
Yeah, big time first pitch. Loved it. Jumped on it. Pulled it. And huge 6-3. It goes to 8-3 on one swing of the bat.
8-3 now, yeah.
And Ripken, I liked that he jumped on that first pitch and didn't wait around. You saw Cook be really patient. So now Perkins is trying to, I got to get ahead in the count, and he jumps on that first pitch, and it worked out perfectly for the Riverhawks. Now they're going to walk intentionally.
Yeah, they want force outs. And they want to get the big heavy hitter off the plate.
Yeah, I don't think this is a bad idea, Hammond hitting 506.
Yeah. Get a good hitter on base. Don't let him hit. Force out now at any base. Multiple reasons why it's a good idea. Just push him along. That does bring up number 3, Maddox Jensen.
Yeah, but he's got a chance to make him pay here,
He does.
Got to protect your cleanup guy. If they're going to pitch around him, he is 0-2 in this game so far tonight.
First pitch goes inside.
Although he was I think he was unhappy on that borderline call last time. He was surprised that he got rung up.
It was close. It was a good pitch. It was close. It's always hard when it hits that corner. He'll take a chop here, and it is good for the first strike of the at-bat.
345 on the season, 6 doubles, 2 home runs, 1 triple under his belt.
Most of the success here for the Riverhawks, again, riding with a good 2-out rally. He'll pop this one. That'll go into foul territory, out of play. And now a count of 1-2 for Maddox. He's back at it in the right-handed batter's box. Here's the look. And he'll take a swing at a high fastball for strike 3. And that'll do it. Strike 3, out 3, but not before 3 runs come across, leaving the bases loaded. And now Provo with some work to do in the top of the 4th inning. Here on KSLSports.com, your home for 4A state baseball.
Scooters Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooters Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Back at it here at the ballpark. Gates Field, Kearns High School. And right now is going to be number 3, Drevin Christensen. Fouls it away right back at the Ridgeline dugout.
Provo's going to have to rally. Only 3 runs, 3 hits so far off Lincoln Jackson.
This one will go foul. So quickly, count goes 0-2.
And for Jackson, sitting at 62 pitches now on the night, here in the top of the fourth inning. So a little less in the second, third than he had in that first where he threw 30 pitches.
Yep. Tried to go curve there. And another one fouled away. Stays alive with a 1-2. So Jackson on the mound right now, sitting at 63 pitches. We'll see how far they push it with him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pitch another inning or two. This one goes high and away.
Christensen, just a sophomore, 275 batting average, 0 for 1 in this game tonight. Trying to set the table. Down by all of a sudden 5 runs, the most they've trailed by in this game.
That one got away for another ball. This is full count now. Payoff pitch coming. And they rung him up. Good pitch from Jackson to get the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know, wanted to try to sell it and started to trot to first, but I think that one caught the outside corner belt high, and pretty good location there by Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as a reminder for those of you watching at home, the winner of this game between Provo and Ridgeline will move on to face off against Snow Canyon. Same time, 6:30 start. Right here on KSLSports.com. Just make sure to tune in for that. And the loser of this game will face off against Mountain Crest. That game's going to be at 12:30 tomorrow.
By the way, that last strikeout was the 4th of the game for Jackson. Of course, Provo's already went to the bullpen with Perkins. In relief of Lamb. Lamb went 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, all earned, walked 4, struck out 3. Perkins came in, pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits, walked 3. So the thing for Provo's pitching, 7 free passes so far. And that's why you see an 8 spot in large part on the scoreboard and a 5-run lead that Provo's got to chip away at here.
With 1 away, nobody on. Definitely an uphill battle still.
And now with this lead, I mean, Jackson, yeah, over 70 pitches, but you can roll him out and let him keep going until he gets into some trouble. And if he keeps cruising, you can let him try to take you as deep as he can take you.
Sure. Absolutely.
Don't burn up another pitcher.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on the high tees for strikeout.
Hereford was looking for the home run there. I mean, that was a big cut. He got his money's worth, but swung underneath it for the strikeout.
That high fastball is enticing. Let's see what we got here from Vinicio.
Yeah, Vinicio, I think he walked in his first at bat, so looking to get his first hit of the game. Jackson looking to strike out the side.
Vinicio puts this one on the ground, out in left center. He'll round first. Play at second will not be there. He lost the helmet on the way, but that is okay. He's in scoring position on second base.
Good swing. I like this. Just stays with it, pushes it, cutting away from the center field and into the alleyway. I love a hitter that can go to the alleyways. A lot of guys work hard on that in practice. You know, really good piece of hitting right there. A little clap. Tough to get too excited, but you'll take anything you can to try to switch the momentum back if you're a Bulldog fan or player, because right now Ridgeline's kind of got the momentum.
Absolutely.
Jackson had just struck out 2 in a row, and Vinicio gets a 2-out double.
This one's popped up high. And Banning's calling everyone off, saying it's mine, and it indeed is his. And that will do it for out number 3. The score remains 8-3. Ridgeline on top as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here on KSLSports.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
We love us some Honolulu Grill. Is one of our sponsors here of local high school sports. As Provo back in the field, Ridgeline, seeing if they can try to add a couple more to their already healthy lead of 8-3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ridgeline will get things rolling here as Dowley steps up to the plate. Here's a look for Dowley. He's going to send one through a gap. Nope, they make the stop. Can the throw get there in time? No, and even if it was on time, they lost it.
But Dowley there
trips on the way around the bag.
He thought about second when he saw it get away, but then spun out.
We've seen a few guys do that. I don't know if the grass is just a little slippery or what.
Right there, just lost the footing.
Yeah, these guys get moving a little too quick on that grass, and it pulls out from under them.
Another hit, though, for the Riverhawks, his first of the game.
And now this is Jensen up to the plate. The sophomore Jet Jensen behind the dish today.
He's 1 for 1, though.
He is 1 for 1. First pitch, ball away. Lights have now kicked on
Jensen
here in Gatesfield.
Got a hit and was stranded, then got a walk and was stranded. So he's been aboard both times tonight.
The 1-0. Taking a long look in. Now look at that runner over on first. Pick off attempt unsuccessful. So here we go again. 1-0. That pitch called strike one.
Lakers going to avoid a sweep tonight, Caden?
It's not likely. I'm not feeling it. No. I think OKC's kind of got the series in the bag at the very least, but do they have game 4 in the bag? I don't know.
No Luka, no good for LA.
Yeah, the longer you leave Luka out, the tougher it is for them to win this series. So we'll see. Who's your favorites to make it to the finals from the East and the West?
I mean, I said San Antonio before the playoffs. I felt like we might have a change in the guard, but now I'm not so sure. OKC just looks so good.
They are good. This one's fouled away. I'd say OKC for the West. I agree with you there. I could honestly, with how well they've been playing, I think that there's a chance the Knicks could maybe do something, which is interesting. I wasn't planning on saying that earlier when the playoffs started.
Yeah, because Detroit had so much trouble closing out Orlando and it went 7, and because Cleveland's beating them tonight, and that series might be 2-2. Knicks kind of look like they're in a nice spot, don't they?
Yeah, the Knicks look like they're currently the best team, but that doesn't mean anything. Eastern Conference Finals will be very telling.
Wemby got tossed the other night, and Minnesota evened that series up. We'll see Game 5 tomorrow night in the other Western Series.
Pitch goes low, and the count goes full. Now, of course, a lot of people around the state, while we may not agree on which of our 4A high school teams we agree on, a lot of Jazz fans, though, in this country that have to be really excited about that number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, finally got the lottery to go their way. Can you name the last and only?
Adrian Dantley?
No. Good guess, though.
Oh, it was Darrell Griffith.
Correct.
Darrell Griffith. I knew it was one of those two guys, Darrell Griffith.
1980, that was the high. Jazz have never had the number 1 pick.
That's right. Never have had the number 1 overall pick. We have had 3 a few times. In fact, as recently as, when was that? About 2014 or so.
Trying to think who that was.
That one was Trey Burke, I believe.
Ah.
So now with another runner on, Ridgeline, again, trying to continue getting some damage. No outs. 2 guys on. 1 on first, 1 on second. And they look bunt. It is not fielded very cleanly, but the throw to first is there. So the sack bunt is successful, and it is at least 1 out away for Provo. You got to be happy about that if you're a Bulldogs fan. Let's take a look here again on the We Win Injury Law replay. There was a look to third for just a quick second.
Yeah, but Perkins did the right thing. I mean, it's risky. And if you don't get that play, you're not 100% sure, you got to get it out here. You're down 5. You're in the bottom of the 4th inning. You know you have time to look and then make a split instant decision, and he decided to go to first, and it worked out to at least get the out. But mission accomplished for Ridgeline, too. I mean, that's exactly what they wanted. Put 2 ducks on the pond over at second and third with only 1 out. And you got to give Wayman some credit there and lay down a nice sack bunt. He put the pressure on the defense and made them make a play.
Pitch goes inside.
Banning 2 for 2, including that home run, that 2-run shot. He's got a great night going with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs and 2 hits.
On the ground, shortstop couldn't field it. The throw to first. Is it there? It is.
Wow.
So they get another out, 2 outs away, and nothing scored.
Hey, I'm telling you what.
Good defense.
More, I mean, yeah, he didn't field it cleanly, but to quickly grab it like he did and fire a missile over there in time, that's a sophomore. Like, this kid's going to get a lot of scholarship offers. Oh, yeah, and he hits over 500.
As a sophomore. Yeah, this is a phenomenal baseball player here that Provo has on their hands playing short today.
Earlier today we saw some impact freshmen. I know, Lamb was a freshman, started on the bump for Provo today, but
great pitch from Perkins, just barely dialing it in.
Moore, the most talented sophomore I think I've seen all day here at Gates Field at bracket play, the 4A State Baseball Championships in Utah.
Long look in here from Perkins. Now he goes into the windup. Another one rung up. 0-2 now. Count against Clark. Cooper Clark, 0 for 1 today.
Yeah, but
fouls it away.
This kid, he knows how to handle a bat.
He does. Batting .351, pretty good spot there. 2 home runs, 3 triples, handful of doubles.
And I can't remember if it was Cooper or Ripken. One of them got their mission called Africa already.
Really?
Well, they changed the age, to lower a couple years ago. So these kids get their calls their senior year.
As long as you're 18 and out of high school,
graduate and go.
A lot of kids, especially the ones that are turning in to be college athletes, will graduate early. They'll try to graduate in December, and they'll leave in February. Sends this one foul.
Well, a lot of kids are doing what they call like a service mission too, where you're seeing a kid go out and
it might
do
be
a
for
shorter
about a year
stint,
or so.
and then come back and start their collegiate career. To each their own.
Yeah.
It's a personal decision. You got to love it. No matter what path you take.
Yeah, it's cool. Pitch goes away. Good eye to stay alive. As Clark watches that one go by.
Perkins all the way up to now 39 pitches. This will be pitch 40 in relief.
No call for time. And we've got Ridgeline asking for a balk.
He thought he maybe...
Well, because he started working out of the stretch, and then he turned as if he was going to work from... he started as if he was going to work from the windup. Then he turned like he was going to work out of the stretch and put the ball down at his waist. Because he put the ball down at his waist without stepping off, then now Ridgeline coach is asking for a balk. Was not called, so I don't think this appeal to the umpires is really going to do anything. But they may look at it a little closer.
Well, I mean, it would score a run here.
It would score a run if they called it a balk. I don't know if they'll return and call it that, but it looks like they're going to now have a conversation about it. Let's check it out here.
Did he step? I didn't get to the monitor in time. Can we rerun that, TA?
We're looking at a different one, but we'll check it out here. That was the last pitch.
Oh,
leave it running. So check it out here. He looks over to the runner.
Where does
and
he
now
step
he goes
off?
to work.
He steps off at the same time.
But does he step off or does he step in to work out of the stretch and put the ball down? Is that technically a balk?
They didn't deem it to be a balk.
They didn't deem it to be.
But it's worth fighting for if you're Coach Jensen.
I'm not opposed to them having the conversation, just saying, hey, we'll look out for it in the future. It's hard to remember what exactly happened. We have the luxury of replay, and I don't even know if I would call that a balk necessarily either. That's one of those calls to me that's...
I thought he stepped off simultaneously.
Yeah.
With the hand movement of the mitt there. I didn't...
I can understand why they called it that, because did he step off or did he step into a different form of pitching, we'll say, to work out of the stretch? Either way, he rings it up on strike 3. And that is out 3. And Ridgeline unable, after their hot start, unable to get any more runs on the board. The score remains 8-3 here on KSLSports.com in the nightcap between Ridgeline and Provo.
An appliance or two, AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Bottom of the fourth inning comes and goes on to the top of the fifth now, and the score remains 8-3. Can Provo, who got off to such a hot start, can they do anything here? They led this game 2-0 after the top of the first inning. You go to the bottom. Ridgeline answered back. It was all tied up at 2 apiece. And then a scoreless top of the second from Provo. Ridgeline put 3 on. Provo gets 1 more in the top of the third, makes it 3-5. And then Ridgeline, of course, scores 3 more runs. Both teams scoreless in the fourth.
Yeah, and the rally has to start now if you're Provo. It's got to be, one at bat at a time. You can't get it all back in one swing. They need base runners. And you got to give Jackson some credit. You mentioned those 2 runs that he gave up early to Provo.
This one's hit. It's going to be fair down the third base line. He'll round first. The throw from left will not get there in time. That is a good double coming off the bat of Lancaster.
Yeah, really good double. Just ripped it, pulled it, between third baseman and the bag, and it stayed fair territory. And he did a Pete Rose head first slide, but he probably didn't have to second base, but sometimes it's fun to do it anyway. But I was just going to comment on Jackson. 4 innings of work. He'd only given up 4 hits, 3 runs. Only 1 was earned.
Yeah.
And he has 5 Ks after giving up 2 in the first. He really settled in, and now the pitch count's getting up there a little bit. I don't know if he can go the distance or not, unless, he works quickly down the stretch here, because he's sitting up there almost 80 pitches now. We'll see. I think this pitch will be number 80. And tough guy to get out and more. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Had one kind of cut to the alleyway, but tracked down.
Yeah, Clark got it out there in center.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he can do here. Again, he's a guy that can get a lot of contact, whether he's getting on base or not. He's able to put the ball in play really well.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Mays Madsen that played at Lehigh that's now playing at Utah Tech. That's what, a good comp where, and I mean Mays, that's high praise. Mays was the 5A player of the year a couple years ago and been starting as a freshman. I know he got a little nicked up in his last game, but he's been really productive for Coach Fate now. We're in Utah Tech down in St. George.
This one's popped up. Can he make the play at third? And he can.
Maddox Jensen there with a secure squeeze for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now that'll bring up Eric Orchard, second baseman here for the Bulldogs.
And that's a big out, Caden, for Jackson, because you give up that double. You got the best hitter, average-wise, left in the state tournament at the plate, and you get him to pop up to third base. That's a big out at this point in the game with an 8-3 lead for Ridgeline.
Here's the pitch. Garrick sends that one to foul. Do you think his parents are baseball fans with a name like Garrick?
It's a good chance.
There's a lot of baseball names out there that we see pop through whenever we do these tournaments. And it always makes me wonder, were their parents really baseball fans, or did they just like a name?
Well, I can tell you the story if you want me to.
Sends that one back. That is going to fall into the glove of Clark.
My son was born October 28th, 2004, which, of course, was the day that the Boston Globe came out and said, curse is broken. Sox win the World Series. And I started watching the Red Sox. I mean, I grew up a Seattle Mariner fan, but I started watching the Red Sox because all of the 2002 and 2003 season, my good buddy Brandon Lyon, who's the pitching coach for the Snow Canyon Warriors, was originally drafted by Toronto, but he went to Boston.
Yeah.
Well, the 04 season, he got sent to the Diamondbacks for Kurt Schilling, Bloody Sock.
Bloody Sock. Looks like we'll have a pitching change as well.
So, yes, parents name their kids after moments in sports or towns or players that they love. I mean, how many kids are running around named Stockton in the state of Utah?
I know a bunch.
Yeah.
I know a bunch.
And there's some love for Jackson. I mean, he's getting some love because he's going to exit stage left after 82 pitches.
Really good outing.
With an 8-3 lead.
Really good outing for sure.
Final line will be, let's see if I got it here, 4 2/3, 5 hit, 3 runs, 1 earned, walked 1, struck out 5. That'll be the final Scooters Coffee stats for Lincoln Jackson.
We'll have CJ Rampton coming up.
And I think this is a good time to go get him because you keep him below the 86.
Yeah.
In case you need him, just in case you're projecting forward.
You might need him on Wednesday if you.
But if not, you got him on Thursday.
If you lose to Snow Canyon, for example, you lose to Snow Canyon tomorrow. Let's say they win today, lose to Snow Canyon tomorrow, and you got to play a doubleheader Wednesday. You have him available for Wednesday. Right, because
2 days rest. You got to sit out Tuesday and Wednesday. You'd be back
correct.
Thursday.
You'd be back Thursday
but you would
for
have
those if necessary.
But
games.
if you did lose Tuesday or Wednesday and drop down to the 1-loss bracket, you would have a game on Thursday. He could be back available.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, he kept it below the 86, but he's got to have the 2-day rest.
Yeah.
But so you got to kind of project out what ifs. You hate to be negative or think that it's really not a negative connotation. Yeah,
it's the game within the game for sure.
The numbers, Coach Jensen, you got to believe knows what he's doing with the staff, and it looks like this is going to be Rampton coming into pitch, and
yeah, CJ Rampton.
Alava was 2 for 2 in this game, so maybe you're feeling like, okay, we've given 2 hits up to this kid already. Let's give him another look on the bump.
Absolutely.
So I think the timing was great with the pitch count being what it was. The pitching numbers, what we have on the junior CJ Rampton, 20 ERA way up there. He's only made 2 appearances. So he got roughed up a little bit. And he's only pitched 1 inning. He gave up 5 runs. That's why the ERA is up there.
Yeah. By the way, the wind here has completely died.
You're right.
First pitch low from CJ.
I've lost the home run tracker count. We had 4 in the first game this morning. How many do we have in the second game? 2?
We had...
We're at least 8 home runs today.
2 sounds familiar. There's 1 in the third game, and now 1 in this game.
So that would be 4, 2, 1, 1. So we're sitting at 8?
8.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. 8 balls have left the park here. Yeah, because Crimson had 1 home run. Deserts had 3, so 4. Yeah, I think that sounds right. I'm going to talk myself into 8 on the home run counter of the day here at Gates Field.
8 sounds great. This one's ripped over to second. The stop is there. The throw is there, and that'll be out number 3. Great play over at second by Cook. Making the stop, getting it to Hammond.
And now Rampton coming in and getting that out. Looks brilliant. He looks even smarter there for Coach Jensen. What a diving play. Good throw.
It always helps when your buddies are backing you up. And Ridgeline will get out of this one again unscathed. Again, the score remains 8-3. Ridgeline on top over Provo. More when we return here on KSLSports.com. Stick around.
Bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
News! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next.
Back at it here is this first pitch, first swing going down the line. rounding first, headed for 2. And Ridgeline will get things going quickly off the bat of Cook, who just barely made big play there at the end of the top of the 5th inning. And they again continue to roll. So Brady Cook on second. And now that brings up number 24, Ripken Jensen. Another lefty. Pitch off the mark, couldn't get that one to go on the slider. Johnny Perkins.
Yeah, I mean, his job is simple, right? Find a way to not give up another run. You're chasing 5 already to tie. And getting deeper and deeper into this scheduled 7-inning game. Can't afford to give up any more here. And Cook has been red hot tonight with that leadoff double.
This is a good pitch here.
Ripken has not got a hit yet, which is kind of rare for him. Really good hitter, but he's 0 for 2 in this game. And we're into the bottom of the 5th inning.
See what he's got here. Facing off with 2-1 against him. Fouls this one away, evens it at 2 apiece. No outs, runner on second. Today's game brought to you by UCCU. Love where you bank. The sun now officially behind the Ochre Mountains.
Can you spell ochre?
If I was looking at it, yes.
I don't know that I could after a quadruple header today. Is there 2 Q's or 1?
I think it's OQUIRRH. That's a complete guess. And I feel like it was actually kind of close.
I'm not even going to try.
This one's ripped down and nearly stopped at second. He's going to round third, head for home. Vinicio had to come all the way in to make that play and come grab the ball. Orchard could not quite make the stop here. Let's check it out here on the We Win replay.
Yeah, and I know he's diving there, so I think you probably go ahead and score that a single.
Yeah, that's a single. I mean, that's a tough play to make.
It's not a routine play, so I'm going to score that a hit, the first of the night for Ripken Jensen, and he picks up an RBI. And now, Coach.
Yeah, we'll take a quick time.
Moore is going to take a stroll out of the dugout for a timeout.
Yeah, have a quick chat with Perkins.
We will still, even though there's no Region 19 playing, we're still going to pick our Findlay Subaru Star of the game and Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the game. Right now, that Lanning was it a 2-run home run is kind of looming large in my mind as far as the.
Yep.
That's kind of when it felt like the momentum was really grabbed and they've been able to sustain it for Ridgeline. That kind of and you know what? He's in the mix for the star of the game too.
Yeah, and it looks like we will have a pitching change here. I believe that's Christensen coming on over from third. Yeah, Christensen came on over from third to start warming up at pitcher. So Perkins' night is done at 46 pitches.
I mean, you look at it, Ripken, Jensen, 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Cooks, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. And then Lanning with that 2 for 3 night, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs on his 2-run homer. And then, you got to give Jackson some credit for a quality start. Giving up only 1 earned run, striking out 5.
So with this warm-up here by Christensen, a sophomore. Provo making the change. They got to do something, right? I mean, 9-3 We're not quite at the mercy rule yet. I don't know if that's fully in play. Of course, Ridgeline would have to go score 4 runs here. Easier said than done. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
This is Christensen now, the sophomore, that's in the pitch for the Bulldogs. Pitching numbers, 4.57 ERA. He's got a 1-1 record. He's pitched in 10 games this year. And for Drevin, 15 1/3 of work. He's given up, struck out 18 and he's walked 7. And opponents are hitting .343 off of him. So coach going to the third pitcher. Perkins' night is done. Rampton came in relief, and Perkins came in relief, and now Perkins line 2 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. Only 2 were earned, and he walked 4 and struck out 2. So the numbers on the relief effort there for Perkins.
This is a big at-bat here with Easton Hammond.
Yeah.
He's
who's been intentionally walked and also has a double. He's officially 1 for 1. He's been walked twice, actually.
First pitch to him goes outside for ball 1.
Only 1 was intentional, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, only 1 was intentional.
And that was because it was an open base, and it loaded him up and put the force anywhere out there. Defensive move by Provo, Coach Moore.
Good scoop behind the dish is barely there from Lancaster. He's been really impressive to me here behind home plate.
I mean, 9-3, you're now chasing 6, and you got a guy hitting over 500. It's a senior. Tough spot for Christensen to come in to.
This one's hammered. Center field going back, and it's gone. Easton Hammond, a 2-run shot from the big guy.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of. You're letting him hit, and boom. That one flies away right over that center field wall. His 3rd dinger of the season. And that's a fun one for Hammond here inside the bracket play of the 4A State Baseball Championships.
And another 2 runs on the board, 11-3, Ridgeline making a push. And to check this one out on the replays, he watches it go back, rounds the bases. It looks like we're going to have a change here coming up.
Yeah, you got a pinch hitter maybe?
Pinch hitter. We've got Caden Weiser coming up. The junior. Good pitch.
And Weiser, I don't have many. He's had.
I see 1 at bat.
1 at bat or 2 at bats this year. That's it.
You know, and sometimes when you're in this position where you're leading by enough, there's no outs. This isn't a high pressure situation for the team. Sometimes you just want to get a guy like this some varsity minutes. You know, give him some time.
Yeah, see if he can deliver. See if you can.
See if he's a guy for next year with all these seniors leaving. You want to make sure that you don't put these guys in these situations so they're not fresh at it next year.
Well, Coach Jensen obviously believes he can come in here and get a hit, and maybe he's been coming on strong late in the season and wants to see if he can deliver. Maybe another big pinch hit coming later in the week. You never know.
Good eye there. And it's now 1-2.
And Christensen got to have short-term memory loss after giving up that home run to Hammond.
Fouls it away into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, he caught it. Yeah, it's going to be a K.
That will count as a strikeout and go down as the first out of the inning.
Much needed out, though, but damage already done is now you're chasing 8, and we're in the 5th.
Yeah, Nate Dowley will step up, and he's 1 for 3. He's been able to get on base. See what he's got here. Pitch is low.
And I think, I'm not looking at the spray chart, but if memory serves me, I think Dolly has pulled everything to the right side in the right field.
I mean, he had in his last at bat, this one goes right down the first base line. He had plenty that went very similar to that, but he pulled them all foul. I think 3 in a row of his at-bats, his last at-bat, I should say, went that way.
I think his one hit, though, was between first and second on a diving attempt.
It was, yeah.
By Orchard when he was at second. Of course, they've moved Orchard over to third with Christensen coming to the mound and got a different second baseman out there. I'm trying to find who that second baseman is.
That is Cole Middlestein. At bat right now is Jensen. To be more specific, it is the sophomore Jet Jensen.
Yeah, and I like this sophomore, too. I was talking about how much I like Moore's game. I like what this kid does behind the plate defensively, the backstop for the Riverhawks. Another sophomore, but he swings it, too.
First strike of the at-bat, 2-1. Now against Jet.
I mean, he's not hitting .554 like Moore is for Provo, but this is a guy that is hitting .397 as a sophomore, so the future is so bright.
He's doing very well.
The future is now, really.
Yeah. He's now got a good count, 3-1. That goes low. Puts one on. Now here's the thing. With Wayman coming up, he is your winning run based off of a mercy rule.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're up by 8, 10 after 5. You're right. They are the home team, so if they played it a couple here, they could
potentially walk something off.
Yeah. And we haven't had a chance to say that all day long.
This has been the largest deficit from any game we've had today.
We had a 4-run win for Bear River and then a 1-run win for Snow Canyon and a 1-run win for Desert Hills in the 3 previous games here at Gatesfield. Desert Hills 8-7 over Crimson. Snow Canyon 2-1 over Mountain Crest. And then 9-5, Bear River beat Timpanogos, if you missed any of those scores.
Called strike to Wayman.
Score updates brought to you by Flynn Companies. Check out what they can do for you. The total building envelope, flynncompanies.com.
Another good pitch. 0-2.
Yeah, it looks like he's settling in. Just playing a little catch now. See where the sophomores' velo is sitting.
Pitch goes high.
82 miles per hour on the gun on that last pitch for Drevin Christensen.
Pretty spot on there. I like a little low 80s fastball. See what he's got here on 1-2. Broke it across for strikeout and out number 3. Great pitch. Check it out here on the replay.
Yeah, starts at the chin and breaks over the zone. 68-mile-an-hour hook that falls off the table.
What a pitch that was, and that will take us into the top of the 6th. The score now 11-3. Provo needs to make some big moves when we come back here on KSLSports.com.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Top of the 6th inning here on KSLSports.com. Your home for the 4A state playoffs here for baseball. Today, day one of a gauntlet of baseball across the course of the week. Starts on Monday, ends on Saturday.
Always a fun week. I love being up here. Don't complain when we get it every 4 or so years down in southern Utah either, so we're sleeping in our own beds like it was last year at the Bruce Hurst Field.
Last year, Bruce Hurst Field. This year, of course, here at Gates Field in Kearns High School. That one goes away.
I mean, got to be one of, if not the best high school baseball field in the state, right?
Yeah, I think it takes
right
the
up
cake.
there. And we have some nice fields down in southern Utah, I'm sure.
Sure.
They take care of them just as well up here.
This one's going to go on a chopper. It's fielded by the pitcher. Throw over to first. It's there. Good throw by Rampton, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, Rampton working into the second inning of relief, the junior. I mean, one inning pitched all year at the varsity level, but probably a guy coaches pitched a lot at the JV level. He's got confidence to bring him in, and you have to go deeper into the rotation when you get up here to the bracket play. Keep your starters for, you hope, for, Tuesday and Wednesday.
That one goes foul, and it's now starting off again, 0-1 count, nobody on, 1 out.
The strategy, going into Tuesday and Wednesday heats up a little bit. Everybody's got a fresh set of pitching with, regionals Thursday and Friday. You had Saturday, Sunday off, so very few guys unavailable today.
Sure.
Which is kind of nice.
That pitch goes outside on an 0-2, now 1-2. Christensen, who's taking over on the mound for the Bulldogs at the plate. And he'll send this one back. This is a good rip. Going back towards the wall and caught at the warning track, just shy of the warning track by Clark.
Yeah, he just looked in control. Had a beat on it the whole way. Watch Clark in center. He's shading it to the pull hitter a little bit and just smooth. Just got under that one a little bit and missed the meaty part of the barrel on that one.
Yep. Good communication out there in the outfield as well. You could see that Banning
got called
off of that one. He got called off, and he put the brakes on and trusted his teammate to make the play.
Banning's had a big night offensively.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's potentially already looking at our star of the game with that first home run.
Or the playmaker play of the game.
At least the play of the game. It really got Ridgeline rolling.
Clark's played good. Cook's played good. Pickett Jensen, they played good.
Hammond hit a 2-run shot.
Yep, Hammond's bomb. That could be a playmaker nominee, although with the cushion, it doesn't seem as big as the earlier one.
Yeah, the first one, the game was 3-2 when that home run happened.
Hereford looking for his first hit of the night. Officially 0 for 2 in this game. Hereford comes in just .212 on the season average, 3 doubles, 12 runs batted in. But he's only played in 14 games.
Grounder, fielded by third base Weiser. The throw is there for out number 3. And Ridgeline continues their dominance defensively.
Yeah, really smooth there. I like what Rampton's doing on the back end of Jackson. And they're now 3 defensive outs or a couple runs offensively away from putting this nightcap on ice.
Let's see what happens. Bottom of the 6th inning is coming up next here on KSLSports.com. Don't go anywhere.
Injury law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Christensen remains on the bump for Provo. Bulldogs facing an 11-3 deficit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs from Ridgeline would close this out, or if they get through, then they need 3 outs on the other side in the top of the 7th. Few ways this game could end.
And your matchups tomorrow, the first game in the morning, going to be Crimson Cliffs and Timpanogos. That will be a 10 a.m. start. That'll be an elimination game, and we'll have it for you on KSL Sports and radio on the Fan Sports Network. And then that second game at 12:30 will also be an elimination game.
Yep, that will be between Mountain Crest and whoever is the loser of this game.
That's right. Now, if this score holds up, it would be Provo that would face Timpanogos.
Provo and Mountain Crest.
Or Mountain Crest,
yeah.
Excuse me.
And then
Timpanogos is playing Crimson, duh.
Correct, yep.
It's been a long day.
As of right now, it would be Ridgeline Snow Canyon.
And then Desert Hills would have Bear River.
Yep. And that would be the second game. This one's hammered. This one's going back, and you can't see it in the lights. It takes a hop off the bottom of the wall.
And Banning again with another extra base hit.
Nielsen was out there with his hands up saying, I can't see this thing.
Yeah,
and that was hammered.
You're kind of getting in that twilight time where the lights are not fully live. I mean, they're on, obviously, but it's still just a little bit of daylight left, and so maybe a little bit tougher right now. Yeah, he definitely never saw it until it was too late. He, meaning Nielsen, out and left.
Nielsen.
I think Hereford saw it, just could never get to it.
Yeah, and I don't know if the play would have been all that different if Nielsen could have seen it.
No.
I still feel like that trended more towards
That was one
center.
hop off the wall right in the gap between.
Yeah, that was a beautifully hit ball out there by Banning. 2 great hits from him tonight.
Yeah, what a night. Yeah.
I think that almost puts him over the edge now as our player of the game.
3 for 4.
Oh, and that's going to be a hit by pitch for Clark, and that is the game-winning run aboard first with no outs.
Yeah, like I said at the end of the inning, you either go score 2 or you go get 3 outs in the top of the 7th, and Ridgeline can taste the victory here. Provo going to have to do something special. They just can't afford to already chasing 8. You don't want to get 10 run in the bracket play here. You want to get out of this. Christensen's got to lock in, though. And they're free swinging. Ridgeline's taking free.
Yeah, Ridgeline taking a chop there, and that was a high pitch.
And Cook's been seeing it well. He's 2 for 3 tonight as well. I mean, the bottom of the order, I've been very impressed with Ridgeline tonight.
Yeah, it's a pretty good order top to bottom.
You know, and you look at all the teams that have won today, they have production up and down the lineup.
Yeah.
I was looking at the hitting numbers yesterday in preparation for all these teams. I was more impressed with the hitting in 4A this year than the pitching, I'll be honest with you. I did expect some runs today, and we've seen quite a few runs. Only 1 pitcher's duel out of the 4 games.
Great contact there as that one goes foul.
And that was Trent Chris getting a 2-1 win for Snow Canyon over Mountain Crest.
Trent Chris, I mean, he only let that one run go, and it was in the top of the 7th inning. In a 2-1 game, though, that's a scary run to let through.
What are you in at 108? Just got the complete game.
Yep, just barely. And he hesitated on that one. I feel like had he tracked it a little earlier, maybe he could put that into play. But
and I'm sure if you're Coach
count.
Hansen of Mountain Crest, you're going, man, Rouser did it. Don't undersell how good Rouser was, too.
Sure.
I mean, you hold that high-octane Snow Canyon offense to 2 runs, you probably think you win that game.
No, that was a great pitching duel. Great pitching duel in the game previous to this. The 0-2, and that's going to go through the gap. That should score 1 run, and they'll put the brakes on at second. So it is now 12-3, and the game-winning run stands on second.
Banning had to hesitate a little bit there. Then he turns on the Jets and scores easily from second base. And Cook's 3 for 4, and he collects another RBI. How about again, Wayman 1. You got Jet Jensen 1 for 1. Nate Daly, your 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters. 1, 2, 3, 6 hits from 6, 7, 8, 9 for Ridgeline in this game. And then you look at Cook back at the top of the order. And he's got his 3rd hit of the night. He's hitting in the 2 spot.
And a base hit, again, could win this game from Ripken Jensen. There's still no outs, too. So a good chance that we could see this one ending here in the bottom of the 6th if Ridgeline can continue to hit the way that they have been this inning. Here's the pitch. And again, good contact.
And you kind of feel like at this point Coach Moore had a plan with his pitching. He's preserving some starters and some bullpen for tomorrow.
Sure.
It's kind of what it feels like, right? You started the freshman, and you're bringing in the sophomore here on the back end. In between there, Perkins, Perkins stays under the 65, so Lamb stays under the 60. So almost treat this like a bullpen game, it feels like.
Another one fouled away.
And I could be dead wrong on that, Coach Moore. If I am, I'm sorry, but I feel like he's got some arms that he's going to unleash moving forward.
Count is 0-2. He's protecting the zone well.
Got to believe we'll see Orchard tomorrow, or maybe Gulbranson, one of their aces.
Ball got away. Runners advanced. Now the game-winning run is over on 3rd with no outs. Count is 1-2.
I mean, Garrick Orchard was 8-0 this year, 3.45 ERA, and then Gulbranson 2.40, and he's 7-1. So they got those 2 guys waiting in the wings. And now Coach Moore's going to make a move, I think.
Yep, he is. He's pointing out there to Nielsen in left field. He'll bring him in. So we'll step aside, take a quick break as we've got a pitching change ahead of us. The score 12-3. One more run for Ridgeline. We'll wrap this thing up. We'll see what happens when we return here on KSLSports.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Since 1967, we've helped Southern Utah families. Whether you need traditional burial, on-site cremation, or pre-planning, our team provides compassionate, personalized care. We're the choice of more local families because we treat yours like our own. Let us help you honor your loved ones with dignity. The legacy of excellence continues. Call 435-673-4221 or visit MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com today.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stGeorgeUtahVacationRentals.com.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Caden. They brought up an extra infielder, and they're playing with 2 outfielders now to try to extend this game.
I just noticed that. They're trying to avoid a run scoring here. The idea is try to get a tag at the plate or something, right? Now, obviously, any sort of a hit into the outfield is going to be a very difficult thing to deal with as this pitch goes outside. But you're right. We're seeing... 4 infielders, I should say. 3 on your left-hand side, 2 on your right-hand side. Not including the pitcher.
This is a little different from the shift, though, with only 2 outfielders, and they're trying to pitch outside of the left-handed hitter, who is Ripken Jensen.
Which is fair, because they're putting a shift up further over to the left-hand side. An outside pitch means more than likely you're going to hit it oppo. Harder to pull that one if it's an outside pitch.
And, yeah, the scoreboard said 2-2. I think it's a full count now. There is an open base, but you got Easton Hammond on deck.
Who
just
ripped
hit
a home run
in his last at-bat.
And that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be game over.
Exit velo coming off the bat at 89 miles an hour. Laced it into center field. Ripken Jensen picks up the game-winning RBI, and Ridgeline moving on to Tuesday with a convincing win over Provo. But I love the effort from Coach Moore doing what he could to try to prolong this game.
It's part of the game.
It's a state tournament.
I love it. Well, that is the game. 13-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ridgeline will walk this one off with a huge 10-run mercy rule.
Yeah, I mean, they end up pounding out 13 hits to score 13 runs, 3 for 4 day for Cook, 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs for Jensen. And then how about Banning going 3 for 4 with the 2-run home run? I still think his home run early in the game, it was my favorite for the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game.
I agree. That first home run from Manning was, in my mind, the biggest play of this game because it took a lid off for Ridgeline to where they maybe felt like, yeah, well, this is a team we can beat. This is a team we can hit against really well.
If you wanted to go Finley Superstars the game, you'd look at like Easton Hammond's 2 for 2 with a 2-run home run, or Cook goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Or you can even go back to your starting pitcher in Jackson, who ends up, just giving up 1 earned run and struck out 5.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. I think there's a lot of options to look at here with all of this. So either way, this was a great game for Ridgeline, getting the win 13-3. Got to have a lot of confidence as now you're going to go face off against the top team in the state of Utah in Snow Canyon tomorrow evening. Same time, 6:30. They'll have another late start. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. As again, Ridgeline gets the win here 13-3, and there's a look back at that home run there. Again, by number 22, Banning.
That's your Appliance Wholesaler Plus Playmaker play of the game.
Back when the sun was still out, Luke Banning's hitting home runs.
And look, I mean, tons of love to go around, right? But I would probably go stars of the game with Cook and maybe Hammonds.
I like it.
But because we gave him that Playmaker play of the game, but he had a great game too. Hey, when you pound out 13 runs on 13 hits, there's a lot of love to go around. So maybe we should go back to the pitching and
here's Hammonds, by the way.
Yeah.
Easton Hammond taking it straight down center field, and it just sneaks over the wall for a 2-run shot. So, yeah, this was a team that was hitting the ball well today.
Yeah.
You got to give them a lot of credit. So, let's get some final thoughts on this one as we wrap it up here.
Yeah, I mean, Ridgeline's good. That's going to be a fun game tomorrow. Them and the Warriors, that 6:30 slot. That'll be our nightcap tomorrow night. You look at Desert Hills and Bear River on the other side of the winning side of the bracket. That's going to be a good game.
Absolutely.
Do they throw Jax Tolman or Hoyt Atkin for the Thunder? Who does Bear River counter with in that one? Coach Haas and the youngest skip in the state, Jagan Levitt, 26-year-old skip for D Hills. And then in those 2 elimination games, I mean, it's all hands on deck. You lose and there's no tomorrow. And so, some good teams that are going to get knocked out on a Tuesday here from the 4A state tournament. There is every year. And so we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited for tomorrow's slate. I mean, 10, 12:30, 3:30, and then 6:30 games are the scheduled start times here from Gates Field. Tomorrow we'll have them all for you on KSLSports.com. And then 3 of the 4 will be on the Fan Sports Network back in St. George, because 3 of the 4 games feature a Region 9 team in them.
Yeah, we'll see a good handful of Region 9 teams. And all across the board, we're going to have some great baseball for you tomorrow. So make sure you're tuning in. 10 o'clock all the way through till the sun falls. We're going to have some great baseball for you. From Gates Field, for everybody here, for Michael running the camera, Paul, Tara, Devin, myself, it's been so much fun to bring you baseball today, and we'll be back tomorrow with the whole crew and more 4A state baseball on KSLSports.com. Have a good evening, everybody.